Why do you want Theresa May to go now?
I think we're running out of time. We've with Brexit and with the ideas that we need the vision that we need to let people know what the UK will look like post-Brexit, to make a deal, all these things she's falling down on. And, I say it in sorrow because I was delighted when she became Prime Minister. And I've been telling people for a long time that they could trust her to deliver. The problem is we're running out of time and she isn't delivering. And, but I also understand the opposite to this argument, which is that, for leadership election now, to change election now while we don't have very long to go in the Brexit negotiations is tricky. But I think we've just enough time to do it, and for the EU leaders to see that we have someone who won't be pushed around, who does have ideas for the UK, who can negotiate a deal, and we need to get on and do it. All we're doing at the moment is treading water.
Well, this is it. The argument against her being ousted is because of the ongoing Brexit negotiations. But of course, that's the only reason why people right now would want to oust her. But who would do a better job? Because the reality is, as well as I do, the reason why she wasn't thrown out on her ear after the failings in the June 2017 general election campaign, they tried to run this presidential campaign, which backed terribly, is that no one wants the job now. Everyone talks a good game on the Eurosceptic side of the Tories, but in terms of actually stepping up and taking over the negotiations and taking responsibility for what happens, we are sorely lacking in people. Boris Johnson, everyone's waiting for him. Everyone's waiting for Jacob Rees-Mogg, anyone else on any side. But no one wants to take the job. They're very busy criticising Theresa May, as I do on a regular basis. But they're not willing to step up and take over the job and take the risks of being Prime Minister as well as the good things.
Actually, Julia, I hate to correct you, but I have to correct you there. They don't. Boris has occasionally criticise Theresa May, but they tend not to. What they tend to do is to criticise the entire handling of the Brexit negotiations and the Chequers deal. They do veer clear them criticising the Prime Minister.
No, I'm sorry. If someone criticised me, if you said I'm going to criticise everything that you do in your working life and the main policy of your government, that's a criticism of me.
Yeah,
Come on.
That's a very fair point. Yeah, a very fair point. I take that. But they do steer away from mentioning her name. But you're absolutely right. What they're criticising, though, is not just Theresa May. It's the entire number 10 setup at the moment, which includes her aides. So it is all extremely difficult. But you're right, these people, they now have to step up to the plate. The time has come. They have to, stop the criticising. They have to stop the judging. They'll have to do something because, you asked me who I would like. I have a dream ticket, and my dream ticket is based not on what I want, because I am one MP and I'm one of a few who does not have an eye on the cabinet table. I do not have my eye on promotion. I was successful before I came into Parliament. Parliament is not my way of proving myself. So I'm one of those very few MPs.
All right, name a name then. Who's your dream ticket, Nadine?
So because of what people tell me, because of what I see in the country, for me it has to be Boris Johnson as leader, Sajid Javid as Chancellor, because that for me is a dream ticket. And because I know Sajid would be an amazing Chancellor, and I know Boris is a man of ideas. He won the London mayoralty twice at a time when Labour were doing well. He's what I call a witty winner. And yes, he is fallible. He does make mistakes. He does make gaffes, and then so do most of the British public. And I'm beginning to discover that is exactly why people like him.